कितना अमीर हो गया ये. I agreed to come for this thing because I knew we would never do this.
What's one money lesson that you have learned from me?
How do I put it in the right words? Yeah. I was thinking of Chindi. Hi, I'm Rishabh.
Hi, I'm Ashok.
I promise.
To tell the truth.
Nothing but the truth.
Okay.
I'll start asking questions now. Who do you think is better at bargaining, you or me? You have to be truthful.
I think it's me.
You think you're better at bargaining than me?
Yeah. What is your most expensive spend that you have kept hidden from me?
I usually tell you. For example, I bought my first bike without telling you. So it was hidden till I got the bike home.
See, we were not in favor of the bike because mainly we were worried about the two-wheeler is not safe kind of aspect. But when it actually came, yeah, it changed. Of course, it was because as he told, I also during my childhood I always wanted to have a.
If you could change one financial decision you made while I was growing up, what would it be?
I think when we sold off the flats in Gurgaon and moved to Faridabad. So we sold both the houses, So that was like a mistake.
How did it feel when you made your first big purchase? What was your first big purchase? Scooter? The Vespa?
Purchase was the house,
You bought a
We
house,
got very early, very early.
You bought a house when you were, I think, 5 years younger than I am right now. So I have still not bought a house.
What's one money lesson that you have learned from me?
How do I put it in the right words?
Yeah.
I was thinking of Chindi.
Frugal.
Very frugal. हाँ. Very frugal से भी ज़्यादा, तो I think frugal को भी थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा like I identify as like value for money. These are fun. These are good questions. Thanks.
Nice questions.
है ना? Are there any financial lessons you have learned from me?
There has to be something.
It's possible there's nothing.
Most people after retirement they play safe. In fact, we have changed that because looking at your suggestion that we should
I like how Papa's volume is reduced when he's telling this part of the story.
take calculated risk in investing. What's the one thing about my old school money habits that drives you mad?
That you don't spend it, that you just have this like habit, I think definitely of collecting and not doing anything with it. Now you're not looking very comfortable with the questions. What was the one purchase done by me that made you feel proud? होएगा ही नहीं, कुछ materialistic तो हो ही नहीं आप तो, कुछ भी नहीं.
That is
घंटा
one
प्राइड,
problem with me. Yeah.
बंगला खरीद लिया, like good.
Major purchase was the first car.
So again, that's a very good incidence of when I did something because you told me. So I told myself 30th birthday, red Mercedes. कुछ भी हो जाए. अब Jay-Z को जानते हो? नहीं. एक रैपर था Jay-Z. ठीक है? तो he had said this: if you can't buy it twice, you can't afford it. So you plus Jay-Z convinced me that if I can't spend 70 lakhs on a car, I can't spend 35 lakhs on a car.
Looking ahead, what's one thing you would like us to achieve altogether when it comes to finances?
I think just putting aside enough and planning life in such a way that money doesn't matter. Go to the places which you wanted to visit. But unfortunately, if you say it's Khajuraho जाना है, temple जाना है, तो नहीं जाऊँगा मैं. Minus that. Do you ever boast about me or my achievements amongst your friends? If yes, what do you say? This is nice. It's like a feel-good end with a feel-good question because it's like emotionally draining, guys.
As a parent, I be proud of your achievements, but I attach more value to creativity. Of course, financial achievement also is to be celebrated. We don't look down upon financial achievement.
कितना अमीर हो गया ये.
What do you hope we will remember from our conversations today as you keep growing?
I think we will just remember that we had this conversation and I agreed to come for this thing because I knew we would never do this, right?
Yeah.
Otherwise we would never have this kind of conversation.
Yeah.
And I wanted to have it.
But it's a great facilitator also.
For sure, it was a good idea. Emotionally, I feel like I am drained, but also I got to know a lot of things that probably I would have not discussed with you ever. For example, I never knew you felt bad about selling the two houses. Literally did not know कि आपको उससे कुछ फर्क पड़ा था. मुझे बताया तो young, I didn't care.
Investments in debt securities, municipal debt securities, securitized debt instruments are subject to risks, including delay and or default in payment. Read all the offer related documents carefully.